honor grad and scholarship recognition ceremonies that we're having tonight here at Curtis High School. My name is Tom Adams. I'm the very proud principal of the high school. And on behalf of our team, I would like to extend our warmest welcome to everybody here this evening. I appreciate everybody's participation in person, outside, in this amazing venue that we put together to recognize our class of 2021 honor graduates and scholarship winners. Please join me in congratulating our scholarship. As we begin, I would like to thank the superintendent of University Place School District, Mr. Jeff Chamberlain, for being here tonight. He is a staunch supporter, obviously, of all the kids in the school district, but really the events that we do around our seniors. He is always here, always present, participating, and sharing this night. Thank you, Mr. Chamberlain, for being here this evening. I would also like to thank the members of the Curtis High School team that put this together through the planning of the last several weeks and then the logistics of actually getting it together. Ms. Kelsey Park, Ms. Jackie Thomas, Mr. Stu Dodge, Ms. Suzanne Vick, Ms. Trish Bieber, Mr. Mike Tompkins, Mr. Blair Lindbergh, Ms. Elisa Jones, and Ms. Deb Douglas for their work putting this together, especially Mrs. Park, whose vision it was to get this set up the way that it is. The Honor Grad and Scholarship Night is a seminal moment for our Honor Grads and Scholarship Award winners. It marks the beginning of the end of their path. At the end of May, with graduation very much in the horizon at this point. And we come together to honor these amazing graduates who excel in the classroom and in our community. And in doing so, we also thank those who have provided time, mentorship, guidance, and support for our graduates throughout their class and careers. And graduates, I would remind you to please thank your parents, guardians, and family members for all of the support and guidance that they have provided you, both seen and unseen, because I promise you there's a lot of both to get you to this point. Tonight we will present a multitude of scholarships, as well as recognize our class of 2021 graduates who over the course of their time in high school achieved a 3.5 cumulative GPA or better. Earlier this evening we also recognized our Varsity Letter and Community Service Award winners, and we honored our 2021 National Merit Award finalists Katrina Wengen and Kevin Wynn. I would like to thank our scholarship presenters for taking the time to be here tonight. The people that come up here to talk about the scholarships and the people that those scholarships represent are connected in some form or fashion to that award and to that person. And one of the hallmarks of the school and the University Place community is that we would have so many people to honor through the scholarship process. That means that our community partners have provided financial aid, and in doing so recognize someone who's been very important through either their journey or the journey of somebody here at Curtis High School. And it means a lot that those scholarships would be represented by either a family member, the person themselves, or somebody that's very much connected to them. So I really appreciate the time that they took to come here tonight and share the scholarships with us. And I would now like to introduce the Master of Ceremonies, our Career and College Readiness Counselor, Mr. Mike Tompkins, who will introduce the first presenter.
Just like to say welcome everybody and thank you for coming tonight. Our first awards are going to be some athletic awards, and so the first one's our Bob Robinson Award, and I would like to invite Mr. Matthew Robinson up at this time.
My dad was a longtime teacher and coach at Curtis Senior and Junior High School. His contributions to our school and students and community are deep and wide. Bob taught 43 years. My dad taught 43 years. About 30 years spent at Curtis Senior High School. Prior to teaching in UP, he taught at Lake Tapps Elementary, and he is a former UPSD Teacher of the Year. He was awarded Teacher Tribute by Stanford University in 2003 and received a Nobel Educator Award in 2006. My dad coached 30 years in UPSD and was part of 16 conference championships and 5 state championship teams. He also served as a friend, mentor, and several students, faculty members, and coaches throughout the years. His 5 children attended Curtis High School and University Place School District, as did several of his grandchildren. His wife worked alongside him in University Place School District and continues to call University Place home. Congratulations on being selected as the recipient of the year's Bob Rob Outstanding Male Athlete Award. Best of luck in your future, Mason Watamara.
Now for our next athletic award, the Gloria Odell Award, I would like to invite Miss Jan Levenseller up.
So my last name being Levenseller, I'm not a member of the Odell family, but Gloria Odell was reached out to by a staff member, and she asked if I would present this award, and it was an extreme honor. I really felt very proud to do so. I was a student in Gloria Odell's class as a student here at Curtis High School. Gloria Odell was a pioneer, not only at Curtis High School, but also with women's athletics in general. Mrs. Odell was the first with many programs at Curtis High School. When she started at CHS in 1960, she came in with the first sophomore class and was the first female PE teacher. Her teaching career at Curtis was very accomplished and went from 1960 to 1986. During her career at CHS, Mrs. Odell was not only the first female PE teacher, she was the first volleyball coach, first drill team leader, and was also the cheerleader advisor. Mrs. Odell has a great admiration and respect for the community of University Place and University Place School District. She has been a resident in UP since 1953, when she moved here after she graduated from Washington State University with her teaching certificate. All 3 of Mrs. Odell's children went through the University Place School District and graduated in 1971, 1973, and 1975. Gloria Odell's impact on athletics and Curtis High School was significant. She helped pave the way for equality in athletics for our female student athletes. Will you please join me in congratulating this year's recipient of the Gloria Odell Award, Female Athlete of the Year, Waco Wilford. I will accept her honor.
Now we're going to move into some scholarship awards. The first award tonight is going to be the Bob Lucy Scholarship, and I would like to invite up Mr. Bob Lucy for that award.
It's a real pleasure to be here. People that were just mentioned before, tremendous individuals that were a part of the great school district. It continues to be great. 50 years ago this week, I got a call from the University Place School District, and Superintendent George Curtis offered me my first teaching job. It would be my first job in UP and my last job. The thing that I wanted to share with you is, you know, George Curtis became a good friend. And over the years, and especially towards the end of his life, I would go see him. And the thing that always amazed me about George Curtis was the first thing that would come from him was, were the students like at Curtis? And I'd say, well, George, they dress differently. And he'd say, Bob, they dress differently in 1927. So that's a heck of a span. But the thing about it is, if George was to, if he was still alive and he was still to ask me about Curtis High School and the students, and especially after the last year and a half, I'd have to say that not only the students who've gone through something that in my 50 years of being a part of the school district have not had to go through, but the students, the teachers, the staff, Mr. Chamberlain, the administration have done an awesome job and helped navigate adversity that none of us could have predicted. I share that because the Bob Lucy Scholarship, the staff here in UP makes the decision. And the decision is based on who makes things work in your class. When you have a student, there's always students that come into your class you really look forward when they walk in because they just kind of make things work. They're usually positive. They usually are ready. And the other thing is they're usually respected. They're respected by their peers. They're respected by the staff that they come in contact with, whether it be teachers or people, individuals that work in the cafeteria. They have earned that. And the last thing is, they also are the individuals, and I was talking to Blair Lindbergh, and he mentioned this, and especially this individual. They're the ones that come up and say, what can I do to help out? You know, they look for places to help. The award is decided by the staff, so all of the staff. And this year's female award winner is Jayla Ward.
Now we're going to move on to the Rotary Club of the University Plays Rotc Scholarship. I'm going to invite up Superintendent Mr. Jeff Chamberlain.
Thank you, Mr. Tompkins, and I want to welcome all of you here tonight and congratulate you for the achievements of your students. I'm here to offer and award a couple of our students on behalf of the University Plays Rotc Rotary Club. But before I do that, I wanted to just recognize Mr. Adams and his staff. I got this really clever nickname for them, which I didn't think of earlier, Mr. Adams, but I think from now on we should call them the PEP Squad. And PEP will be an acronym for Pandemic Event Planning Squad. Because this really great event, this is the third iteration of this event tonight in this really cool space, is one of many that this team has planned since last March when they did all these creative, wonderful things for kids in graduation and the senior tour, and this year it's been just one thing after the next. So, Mr. Adams, congratulations to your team and all the support. And of course they do it because our kids deserve it, they earn it, they're worth it, and the students that we're going to recognize tonight are really extra special. And so before I give the Rotary Scholarships, I want to play the superintendent card, and on behalf of the district, I want to recognize and thank all of the students that are being recognized, not just in this session, but in the two earlier sessions. These young people have been tremendous leaders for our district, and as Coach Lucy said, in a really difficult time. When everything was harder, these young people showed up, they worked hard, they modeled that excellence that's become part of the Curtis High School tradition. So we're just grateful for you, and we know you're going to go on to do great things. We're sorry about the wackiness of your senior year, but we're just impressed by you, so congratulations to you. In addition to being superintendent, I'm also a proud member of our local Rotary Club here in University Place. It used to be called the Narrows Rotary Club. Now we are the University Place Fircrest Rotary Club. There's about 40 of us. And that's 40 out of about 1.2 million Rotarians worldwide. It's a worldwide service organization. There's about 35,000 clubs, and we've had one right here in University Place for a really long time. Our club locally, we do a lot of things, but we've always been really staunch supporters of this school district and Curtis High School. So we, over the last 5 to 10 years, we've given dozens of scholarships to our preschoolers so that we can increase access to early childhood education. We've promoted primary literacy at all 4 of our primary schools. We give the Curtis Junior High School Student of the Month Award. Are there any former Curtis Junior High School Student of the Month Award winners in this session? You've got to be kidding me. But we will reevaluate our selection process. There were many in the first couple of groups, so there's lots of great students, that get the award though. But it's just, it's a club that is really dedicated to promoting education and great supporters of University Place School District. So we're going to offer 3 scholarships this year. One we've already given to a young man in an earlier session, but 3 more to give. The students receiving scholarships this year are remarkable in many ways. However, we've intentionally selected students with an eye toward those pursuing careers in service-oriented fields such as teaching and counseling, nursing. This is what we do as Rotarians. We're a service club, and so we wanted to recognize and provide some scholarships to students who are looking for careers in those areas. So I'm honored to award 3 more young people tonight a $1,500 scholarship to help pursue their post-high school education. So to start with, I'd like to recognize Sophia Barreto as one of our recipients. And Sophia plans to pursue a career in nursing at Tacoma Community College. So thank you for that pursuit and congratulations to you. Next, I'd like to invite Isabel Hopkins up to the stage. Isabel will also be receiving a $1,500 scholarship from the University Place Fircrest Rotary Club so that she too can go on to Tacoma Community College and pursue a future in nursing. It's pretty cool that 2 of our young people are choosing a healthcare profession after the last year that we've lived through. So thank you, Isabel. Thank you, Sophia. Last but not least, I'd like to invite Hannah Shea up to the stage. $1,500 scholarship to Hannah so that she can go to Western Washington University, continue to be a Viking, and pursue a field in psychology, counseling, or, and we strongly recommend teaching. So congratulations to you, Hannah. And then lastly, Joshua Stan, who's not here, we honored him earlier, is the 4th recipient. So again, thank you all for your support throughout the year, for being here tonight, for all the great things you've done to help produce these tremendous graduates.
Okay, so to present our next 2 awards, the CHS Ethnic Studies Scholarship and the Cindy Baldwin Service Scholarship, I'd like to invite up Curtis's principal, Mr. Tom Adams.
Thanks, Mr. Tompkins. In the spirit of what I was mentioning earlier, one of our recent graduates who has gone out into the world and done amazing things wanted to give back and wanted to provide further opportunities for students that came behind her. Her name is Christina Pham. She's an amazing young person right now doing work in Washington, D.C. And she wanted to fund a CHS Ethnic Studies Scholarship. Ethnic studies is an academic field that studies history, experiences, cultures, and issues of race and ethnic groups, which includes but is not limited to African and African American studies, Native American studies, Asian American Studies, and Latino Studies. There are countless histories of communities now in the United States that are often not told in U.S. history and history curricula. And this scholarship awards students from Curtis Senior High School with an interest in ethnic studies and/or a fundamental understanding of those long-standing inequities and misrepresentations of communities of color in U.S. history textbooks. Jayla Ward looks to address ongoing systemic racism in her future career goals as a social worker or criminal defense lawyer, and is one of 2 first-time recipients of the CHS Ethnic Studies Scholarship. Jayla. I have the pleasure of discussing the next award. I don't know how many of you out there know or remember, knew or remember Cindy Baldwin. Cindy lived in University Place from the early 70s, right over there in, right off Cirque at Park Place, right, or Park Royal. So Cindy's my godmother. And she started the Viking Scholarship Fund back in 1987. And she sat down with Superintendent Hawes and said, we need to do something to help further the post-high school goals of our children. And so I think we should start a scholarship fund. I said, man, that'd be awesome. And so she did that, and she was the main bookkeeper and organizer of the scholarship fund until right before she passed away in 2014. She had just given it away to people that would come after her a couple years before. But I got a hold of a letter that former principal and superintendent Dr. Rich Knuth wrote to her. And he wrote back in the late 80s, once this started, that she was a gift to Curtis High School community, the University Place community, and to principals and administrators, because she was willing to do so much work on behalf of kids that helped all of their dreams come true. Anyway, it's a pleasure and an honor to be able to present this scholarship. This is meant to be in the spirit of service. And Cindy was a servant, which you know if you know her, and everything she did was for other people. And so the winner of this prestigious scholarship seeks to improve the lives of others through service, and that is Jamie Shen. Jamie.
So I'm going to now invite up our counselor, Miss Lisa Marsh, and she's going to give out several awards. She's going to start with the CJ Sports Performance Training Scholarship.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here with you all tonight. The first award is the CJ Sports Performance and Training Scholarship. This is provided to a graduating Curtis High School senior who will continue the role of a student athlete at either a 2 or a 4-year college. This year, for the inaugural CJ Sports Performance Training Scholarship is awarded to Megan O'Sullivan. Congratulations, Megan. Our next award is given in memory of Don Larson, who is the son of the founder of the University Place Refuse Company and a longtime owner. Don supported his family through the years by getting his hands dirty, operating and picking up garbage at University Place Refuse while also building houses. To honor his legacy and his support of the trades, we present these 2 scholarships to students wishing to further their education after graduation through trade schools or continuing their education at a community college. On behalf of the Larson, Holden, and Gruner families, this year's recipient of the Don Larson Memorial Scholarship are Cody Sesniak and Alejandro Valencia. Our next award is given on behalf. Congratulations. And we got it. All right, our next award is given on behalf of Mr. Don Wolvers, who was an English teacher and a counselor here at Curtis High School for 33 years. This scholarship focuses on positive attitude, values, academics, and service to others. The 2021 Don Wolvers Memorial Scholarship is awarded to Taylor Roderick. The Kiwanis High School program is Key Club International, which is a leadership organization for teens, teaching leadership through service to others. The Kiwanis Club Scholarship is awarded to Christine Pham. The University Place Education Association Award scholarships are presented to high school seniors who have a parent that teaches in University Place School District. The University Place Education Association scholarships are awarded to the following students: Grant Ballou and Alyssa Ramos. The Weller Orthodontics Scholarship honors a student who radiates a positive attitude towards those around them and does not let short-term challenges get in the way of their ambitious goals. The Weller Orthodontics Scholarship is awarded to Mason Watamura. The West Tacoma Optimist Club's motto is bringing out the best in kids, and they provide an annual scholarship to a Curtis High School senior who has shown strong interest and dedication to their community. The West Tacoma Optimist Club Scholarship is awarded to Victoria Reardon. At this time, I'd like to shift the program to recognizing our honor graduates tonight. Honor graduates from Curtis High School have maintained a 3.5 or higher cumulative GPA from the 9th through the 12th grade. And our first honor graduate of the evening is Megan O'Sullivan. In the fall, Megan plans to attend South Florida State College and major in liberal arts and sciences. She plans to pursue a career as a doctor of osteopathic medicine. She has received the Honors College Scholarship, a cross-country scholarship, the Lewis McCord Family Scholarship, as well as the McCord Thrift Store Scholarship. Megan O'Sullivan. Cameron Pence. In the fall, Cameron plans to attend the University of Arizona and major in political science. She plans to pursue a career as an attorney. She has received the Arizona Recognition Tuition Scholarship. Cameron Pence. Mason Perotti. In the fall, Mason plans to attend the University of Washington and major in business. He plans to pursue a career as a real estate agent, and he has received a Golf Merit Scholarship. Mason Perotti. Christopher Peterson. CJ plans to attend Oregon State University in the fall and major in aerospace engineering. He hopes to ultimately work at NASA. He has received the Student Provost Scholarship as well as an Academic Achievement Scholarship. CJ Peterson. Christine Pham. In the fall, Christine plans to attend Barnard College and major in computer science. She would like to have a career as a software developer. Christine Pham. Jeffrey Pickle. In the fall, Jeffrey plans to attend the University of Washington and major in mechanical engineering. He would like to pursue a career as a pilot. Jeffrey Pickle. Alyssa Ramos. Alyssa will call Gonzaga University home in the fall, where she plans to major in biology. She would like to pursue a career in the medical field as a concussion specialist. Alyssa has received an Academic Merit Scholarship, the Jerry Beckendorf Community Services Scholarship, and the University Place Education Association Scholarship. Alyssa Ramos. Victoria Reardon. In the fall, Victoria plans to attend the University of Nevada, Las Vegas and major in kinesiology. Victoria Reardon. Trey Robinson. In the fall, Trey plans to attend Eastern Washington University and major in film. He would like to pursue a career as a football coach, and he has received the Eastern Washington University Dean's Scholarship. Trey Robinson. Taylor Roderick. In the fall, Taylor will attend Brigham Young University and is majoring in general studies. She is considering a career as an elementary school teacher. Taylor Roderick. Anna Russell. Anna plans to attend Tacoma Community College in the fall and major in psychology. Anna Russell. Eric Rue. In the fall, Eric plans to attend the University of Washington and major in computer science. Eric Rue. Thomas Sachs. In the fall, Thomas plans to attend the University of Georgia and major in finance and data science. He plans to pursue a career as a financial analyst. Thomas Sachs. Gabrielle Sasson. Gabrielle plans to attend the University of Florida in the fall and major in international studies. She has received the Florida Bright Futures Scholarship, the McCord Thrift Store Scholarship, as well as an Air Force ROTC Scholarship. Gabrielle Sasson. Jamie Shin. In the fall, Jamie plans to attend the University of Washington and major in early childhood and family studies. She has received the University Scholarship from the University of Washington as well as the CAG-RO Scholarship. Jamie Shin. Lauren Smith. In the fall, Lauren plans to attend Washington State University. She's currently undecided on her major and her career choice. Lauren Smith. Spiridowska Liza. In the fall, Spiridowska plans to continue her studies at Tacoma Community College and major in biology. She hopes to pursue a career as a dentist. Spiridowska Liza. Paige Thomas. In the fall, Paige plans to attend the University of California, Santa Barbara and major in history. She hopes to pursue a career as a curator at the Smithsonian. Paige Thomas. Gabrielle Thomason. In the fall, Gabriel plans to attend Oregon State University and major in biology. He plans to pursue a career as a United States Naval officer. He has received the Washington Undergraduate Exchange Merit Scholarship as well as a Navy ROTC Scholarship. Gabriel Thomason. Jayla Ward. Jayla will attend Colorado State University in the fall and major in sociology with a criminology and criminal justice concentration. She plans to pursue a career as a criminal defense attorney. She has received the Harvesting Opportunity and Potential in Education Scholarship, the Elizabeth Wesley Youth Incentive Award, and the Ron Stevens Reaching Back Scholarship. Jayla Ward. Mason Watamura. Mason plans to attend Montana State University in the fall, where he will major in either computer science or computer engineering. He has received the Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship. Mason Watamura. Zion Williams. Zion will attend the University of Washington next fall and major in computer science engineering. Zion plans to pursue a career either playing in the major leagues or using his computer science degree. Zion Williams. Sydney Wright. In the fall, Sydney plans to attend Oregon State University and major in biology. She hopes to pursue a career as a radiologist. She has received the Oregon State University Provost Scholarship. Sydney Wright. Emma Young. In the fall, Emma plans to attend Butler University and major in fine arts. She plans to pursue a career as a professional dancer. She has earned a Butler University Academic Scholarship. Emma Young. Helen Young. Helen will attend the University of Victoria in the fall and major in music education. She has received the University of Victoria Music Scholarship. Helen Young. Dennis Yusufoff. In the fall, Dennis plans to attend Washington State State University and major in mechanical engineering. He has received the Washington State University Dean's Scholarship as well as the Experience Washington State University Scholarship. Dennis Yusufov. Grant Ballou. In the fall, Grant plans to attend Boise State University and is currently undecided on his major. He is interested in STEM or possibly film courses. Grant has received the Western Undergraduate Exchange Scholarship, the ELK Scholarship, and the University Place Education Association Scholarship. Grant Ballou. At this time, I would also like to recognize one of our seniors who has been at the Pierce County Skills Center and was recognized as the Senior of the Year in the Fire Science Program and is a Pierce County Skills Center Honor Graduate, Casey Verbrigge. Casey Verbrigge. The National Merit Scholarship Program is an academic competition for recognition and scholarships that began in 1955. High school students enter the National Merit Program by taking the preliminary SAT, PSAT, National Merit Scholarship qualifying test in their junior year. Of the 1.5 million entrants, approximately 50,000 with the highest PSAT NMSQT Selection Index score, which consists of critical reading, mathematics, and writing skills, they qualify for recognition in the National Merit Scholarship Program. Of those 50,000 students, 34,000 of the high scorers on the PSAT and NMSQT received letters of commendation in recognition of their outstanding academic promise. Commended scholars place among the top 5% of the more than 1.5 million students across the nation. This year, Curtis High School is honored to have 4 National Merit Commended Scholars. Abdul Hafiz Hassan. Eric Rue. Thomas Sachs. And Daniel Sa. And at this time, I would like to welcome Commander Slothwood to the stage to present our next awards.
All right, good evening. I promise I'm the last one. But then they're going to let the principal come to town. All right, the military is made up of over 1 million personnel. These soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and guardians are the ones that protect our freedoms. And they're led by a cadre of officers. These commissioned officers come from our 5 service academies and our several ROTC programs throughout the country. 50,000 high school school, seniors apply for these commissioning programs each year. Only about 15,000 make it. We've had our Naval Academy in the earlier things. What we have tonight is we have 2 Vikings that got ROTC scholarships. Our first one, you've seen her come up here before. She's going to go to the University of Florida. She's got a scholarship worth up to $72,000. 4 years, and parents, they're not coming back to your couch. She's got a job at the end. So please, join me in congratulating Gabrielle Sassoon. Our final ROTC recipient is going to attend Oregon State University. After that, he's going to wear a uniform just like this. I've had the opportunity to see him for 4 years, and he is what I would like to turn my Navy over to. Oregon State University is going to cost over $150,000. The Navy's going to write a check, and so join me in congratulating Gabriel Thomason.
All right, so we're just about done, but I want to give all of these tremendous students one more big round of applause. If you could do that. Now I'm going to invite Principal Mr. Tom Adams up for our closing.
Thank you. So I've told this story at each of the other 2 ceremonies tonight, and I want to tell it here just to put in context what it means to be an honor graduate at Curtis High School. So to earn a 3.5 GPA at this school is more difficult, I would argue, than at other schools. And that's not just the pride of the principal talking. Here's why I would back that up. Through some evidence. A student here who comes to the University Place School District in the 7th grade, by the time they graduate, they are on average about 2 years ahead of their peers in reading and writing on any state measure. And in math, in the 10th or 11th grade, they are on average a year ahead of their peer. And that means that they are exposed to a more rigorous, fast-paced curricula throughout their time in the University Place School District. And we ask a lot of our students in that they would maintain such high standing through that coursework. We ask a lot of our teachers to plan and pace and assess that much at that high level of rigorous content and pacing. And we ask a lot of our community. We ask the community to support us in our efforts, and the community in turn asks a lot of us. So the symbiotic relationship that exists is what enables us to year in and year out help support such amazing graduates of a comprehensive public high school who lead the league, I promise you, in commended national merit scholars and in scholarship dollars that they would earn outside of our school. And so you are to be congratulated to earn a 3.5 GPA at this school. You are, what I used to tell my students, you are above average bears, okay? And that's something to be very proud of. And it's very important that you take pride in your accomplishments as well. This concludes our evening. I really appreciate everybody being here tonight to celebrate these awesome children, young adults, I should say. As we go, so what the health department does not want us to congregate. So if you could please help me out and kind of make your way out and about. You can go out that way or go up the ramp. You can take some pictures out in front of the school as you go. But we ask that you help us with that part of our program, and so that people stay healthy. We want that for everybody. Congratulations again. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing everybody in 17 days out at Bob Lissy Field at Viking Stadium for graduation. Go Vikes!